Hello everyone, it's Dave here and welcome back to the Complete Guide Part 15. So which one is this then? Well, this, ladies and gentlemen, is the game that every Formula 1 fan was waiting for. Yes, it's Formula 1 2001 on the PlayStation 2. With the huge oversubscription of games to feature the 2000 season data, the newly formed Studio Liverpool decided to hold off from their game and released it as Formula 1 2001 the following year. In 2000, the publishing branch of the company Psygnosis was merged into Sony Computer Entertainment Europe as a whole, and the Psygnosis brand was dropped in favour of Sony Computer Entertainment Studio Liverpool, which marked the full integration of the studio within Sony Computer Entertainment. The newly named studio released its first title, Formula 1 2001, in 2001. The game was also the studio's first release on the PlayStation 2, and the first entry into the Formula 1 series after taking over from the developer Studio 33. From 2001 to 2007, Studio Liverpool released 8 installments in the series between the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation Portable and the PlayStation 3. However, Sony Computer Entertainment's exclusive license with the Formula 1 group expired without renewal before the 2007 season, marking the end of any further Formula 1 series installments from the developer. Okay, so let's see what the game has to offer. I'm just going through the spectator mode, and yes, for all those fans of reverse grid races, you can indeed move all the cars into any position that you want. You could even put them in the correct 2001 starting order if you so desired, and then you can spectate through the whole of the Grand Prix, and you can select from multiple cameras to watch the cars going around the circuit. It's possibly one of the best modes in any Formula 1 game that was ever invented. Okay, let's have a look at some of the other features that this game has to offer. Now, some of the bad points. First of all, well, once again, as to be expected, there is no career mode in this game. You just pick a car and it's away you go for the whole of the season. Also, you cannot drive as yourself. You have to drive as one of the drivers from the 2001 season. And as I say that, here are the drivers for the 2001 season. We start with Ferrari. We've got Michael Schumacher, of course, and Rubens Barrichello. Onto Jaguar, it's Luciano Burti and Eddie Irvine. Next team is Jordan with Heinz-Harald Frentzen and Jarno Trulli. Onto McLaren with David Coulthard and Mika Hakkinen. Then on to Minardi with Fernando Alonso in his first year in Formula 1 and Tarso Marquez. On to Prost, Gaston Mazzacane and John Alesi. Then on to Sauber with Nick Heidfeld and Kimi Räikkönen. And then following that we have Arrows with Benaldi and Jos Verstappen. Then on to BAR with Jack Villeneuve and Olivier Panis. And then Benetton with Jenson Button and Giancarlo Fisichella. Then Williams with Ralf Schumacher and Juan Pablo Montoya. Now, one of the problems that people had with this game was that once you went past the amateur level, you had to drive with the assists off. But here's a cheat. First select the pro level and then save your game. Then you need to go into the time attack mode and you need to select your driver. Now this has to be the same driver that you are going to use in your World Championship. So I think we're going to select Heinz-Harald Frentzen in the Jordan. Yes, there he is. There's Heinz-Harald. So then you go back into the time attack, you just select the normal mode and you go in and you set a time basically. Now this time does not have to be a good time, it could be a really, really bad time. You just have to put a time on the ball. As you can see, you've got a 1:21 there from one of the Studio Liverpool developers. So while we're going around, I can tell you that Jenson Button himself actually did a little bit of testing on this game and he said the handling was absolutely perfect. Okay, so we've put our time in now and all you have to do now is quit from the session and it'll automatically start to save it to your memory card. We'll see what the time is. Oh, it's actually a 1:22, that's not bad. But so there you go, saves to the memory card, and then once you've done that you just press the X button to quit out of this screen and there you go. Now you go straight back to the main menu, you don't touch anything else, you go straight into the World Championship and select the same driver, Heinz-Harald Frentzen, and of course you will go straight to round 1 of the championship, which is at Australia, and we're just going to go into a free practice session now. So we come out of the pits and as soon as we've cleared the pit garage we will be able to press the pause menu and you will be able to see quite clearly as we select pause. We'll go to the assist now, and you'll see that the assists are all on. Look, traction control and the ABS. Now, I've only done this for demonstration purposes. If you do it for real, those two options will be greyed out. But as soon as you join the track, you will notice that the assists are actually on. Okay, then on to the garage setup now. We can have our tyre compound on soft or hard tyres, of course, for the 2001 season. We can have dry tyres or wet tyres, of course. Or we can go on to the gearing now. You can adjust all the different gear ratios if you so desire. The brake balance, the ride height, your fuel load, the steering angle, the front wing angle, the rear wing angle, the front bump dampeners, the front rebound dampening, oh my god, it's all there. The front anti-roll, the rear anti-roll, the camber for the rear and for the front, and of course the number of pit stops you make for the race. Okay then, so there are a few problems with the game which actually surfaced a little bit after it actually came out. One of the big problems is that the tyre wear doesn't actually work at all. You can do a whole Grand Prix on one set of tyres. You never get anywhere from the tyres. Sadly, none of the AI pit on any of the shorter races. They will only actually pit on a 100% distance race, and even then it's only once and at the halfway point of the Grand Prix, which, considering in 2001 most of the teams were going for two-stop strategies, it's not that realistic. But problems aside, this was a fantastically well crafted game, and as you can see, the graphics were absolutely glorious at the time for the PlayStation 2. We're just going around now as Heinz Harold Frentzen in Australia, I do believe. Now, one of the other problems with this game, unfortunately, is that the AI can't actually see you. So 9 times out of 10 when you actually go past them, on the next corner they'll actually drive straight into you and have you off the circuit. But luckily in Formula 1 2002 they had managed to address that issue when the game was rebuilt from scratch from this version. Okay then, so we're currently in 9th position, currently trying to get past a Williams. So as you can see, there's a lot of looking behind you in this game because you have to check that the cars behind aren't going to ram you up the Jack Jones. So we get past the Williams, I do believe. Oh my god, I've crashed straight into a Benetton, as you can see, but we've made it up into 8th place. It's another fantastic performance from Dave once more. The handling in this game is absolutely gorgeous, at least with the assists on. If you turn the assists off, it does become a complete pain in the arse, and using the PS2 controller as well with its very vague analog steering makes the matter even worse. Now also you have manual gears, but that can be a pain as well, because if you get punted off the circuit you actually have to go down the gears to neutral and then engage the clutch before you can get going again. It used to take an absolute age. Okay then, it's time once more for the Monaco test as the 5 lights go out. We're in Eddie Irvine's Jaguar, and don't worry, that is not his brain, that is the colour of his helmet design in 2001. As we come down now to the first corner, I've got past a huge amount of cars. Is it going to be a cluster? Oh no, actually it looks pretty good. Oh, I've been hit by one of the cars though. This is what I was talking about the AI not being able to see you as we climb up the hill now, and as you can see it looks absolutely gorgeous as we go straight into the back of a Prost. Okay, we're coming down now into the casino section. We will see if this is going to be good or whether everyone's going to bunch up and it's going to be a... But as you can also see, the track is really wide. You see the developers realised that the way you can stop all this bunching up of cars is to make the track wider, so they did, and as you can see all the cars, even through that really tight hairpin, have got through no problem whatsoever. So we're now going to go into the tunnel section. Let's see if it's glorious. Oh, it's quite dark, but it's not too bad, it has to be said. Not too bad. You can at least see where you're going. And we continue through the tunnel now and come out the other side into the glorious sunshine. Oh my god, I've gone straight into the back of a Sauber. Unbelievable scenes at Monaco, and I've got a Jordan right in front of me as well. We try to sneak around the outside of the Jordan, but no, I'm not quite going to manage it at the moment. So in 11th place at Monaco, you can see all the graphical splendour in the background. You can see all the crowds cheering on your favourite driver as we come round now to the final section before we go straight along the start and finish line once more. And I've ploughed straight into the back of a Williams this time. Oh my goodness, and I've been hit up the Jack Jones. Hit up the Jack Jones by a Sauber. Now, of course, one of the best things about this game is the absolutely well over the top crash physics. Yes, they really went to town on the crash physics, which I have to say they toned down a lot into the later games as we go. Oh, I was just about to test out the physics, but it's no good because I've lost a wheel. Yes, wheel failure at the moment for Eddie Irvine. So we're going to restart now. Yes, the cars absolutely can flip about 20 times in the air and come crashing down. It's absolutely glorious as I go straight into, oh my god, it's an Arrows and another Jordan, and they're both out of the Grand Prix. So I'm looking at the replay mode to see exactly what happened there. It was a pure accident on the part of me. I just completely forgot to brake as we go down now to the, oh my god, look at that. It's pandemonium. There's cars everywhere. There's bits of confetti, sawdust and everything. Oh my god. Anyway, so we continue on now. I've restarted once again as I come up the hill. Let's see how many more cars we can smash into. And there looks like a Jordan. Are we going to go for the Jordan? Or are we going to go past the Jordan? We're going to go past the Jordan. Okay, then we're going to go steaming straight down the hill. And here we go. We're not going to brake. Oh my god, straight into the back of a Sauber. And he's lost his rear wing, I think, or front wing, as I go straight into the side of a Williams. And now I've got a black flag, which means I've got to come in because I've got a time penalty. Now, one of the other great things about this game is you really had to give the front wing a mighty wallop to get it to come off, unlike Formula 1 2016, where the slightest contact and you've lost a turn in vain. And oh my goodness, I've gone straight to the back of a BAR. Oh god, no, he's hit the wall. He's hit the wall. I think it's game over for the BAR. Let's see what happened there. Oh my goodness, and a Williams as well. And he's, oh, look at that. There's not much left of that car. But as you can see, I continue on my way. And oh god, straight to the back of a Williams. Oh my god, it's game over now. The race is finished. I've definitely lost my front wing and one of my wheels. So let's see what other carnage we can cause as we go around this corner here and come down the hill once more. Oh, straight into the side of the Jordan. Oh my goodness, could you get out of the way, sir? I'm trying to do a Grand Prix here. Please get out of the way. Look, I'm trying to do... Oh, he's disappeared. Oh, that's okay, so we can continue our progress once more. So one more go then. Oh, Jesus, look at that. Straight to the back of a Sauber. Now, of course, I forgot to tell you the views that were on offer. This is the chase view. You've only got 3 views in this game, I do believe. You've got the chase view, you've got the cockpit cam view, or the T-cam, and you've got the horrible one where you can't see the car. Now, look at this. When you select reverse, the camera automatically looks behind. Another frankly genius idea from the people at Studio Liverpool. Okay then, so I think it's time for me to make a pit stop now. As you can see, I've got a very, very red area on the front of my wing, which means that my wing is detached. So I'm coming in for my pit stop now, where the lads are going to refresh me with a new wing. I think the lads... Where are the lads? Lads? Where are you? Are you eating ice cream? Come and repair my car, you little gits. But no, in this game, even if you've got damage to the car, you have to actually call the pits with the select button if you want to come in.
Be ready, guys. I'm going to pit this lap. Okay, understood. We're ready to receive you.
And that caused a lot of frustration if you forgot to press the select button before coming into the pits. Anyway, so it's time to make our pit stop now for the second time as we come in. Oh my goodness gracious me, that Minardi, that was so rude. Anyway, so in we come now. As you can see, the fuel is going to be replaced. They're not going to replace the tyres, of course, because we've only done a couple of laps, but here we go then. So the front wing goes on, and oh my god, has that man got arthritis? He's very, very slow to put that... Oh, steady chap, steady. And the fuel goes in as well, and it's a fantastic almost 12-second pit stop. Oh my goodness. But we've rejoined the field now, and we're bound to be absolutely... Oh, we're still in first place. Well, of course we're still in first place because we're on the very easy level, as you can see, for the demonstration purposes. But we rejoin the field now, still in first place. So this has been my review of F1 2001, or Formula 1 2001 for the PlayStation 2. Is it worth buying? Yes, yes, yes. If you can get past some of the bugs and some of the faults with this game, the handling and the presentation is absolutely epic. So yes, I would advise you to buy it straight away. In fact, yes, straight away. You can usually get this at Amazon or anywhere else, eBay, for probably about £2 with the PMP. So yes, get yourself another piece of Formula 1 history from the back catalogue of PlayStation Formula 1 games. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. Once again, you're as awesome as ever, and I will be back soon with F1 2001 by EA Sports. Thank you, good night.